Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach who helps sensitive, self-reflective souls choose maximum growth inside and out. Today, I have a spiritual message for you about your journey this week. This is a message designed to help give you clarity on what's going on inside of you, what's going on in the world outside of you, and how can you navigate that relationship with more ease this week. So, guides are saying left to right with the cards. So here we go. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords on the inside, 4 of Cups on the inside, and King of Pentacles on the outside. This is a very interesting assortment of cards, Aquarius. Okay, we're going to start on the inside with the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Okay, my guides right away are saying the words missed opportunity. What I feel like is going on, Aquarius, is that something happened either last week or beginning of this week that you're licking your wounds about. You feel as though it shouldn't have happened. It did happen. You don't like the way it happened, and you feel like it took more from you than it needed to have. You're really upset about what was taken from you. And what your higher self and your guides are trying to communicate to you is that this was a missed opportunity for growth. Meaning that if you continue to look at this as a wound and something to sulk about, and I'm saying sulk, yeah, I'm just going to keep going. Something to sulk about, you're missing a chance to really learn, and you're missing a chance to really grow. What I feel has happened is you realize that something happened in the past that was not in your best interest, where you really had to betray yourself or people please beyond the point of decency in a way, beyond the point that you really felt comfortable with. Aquarius, there's an easygoing threshold up to a point, and then it becomes like, okay, this really doesn't feel right. But a lot of you didn't actually speak up to counteract that point. You just kind of went along with it anyway and said, it's fine, it's fine, I'll just deal with it later. And there was an opportunity cost. There was something that that you lost because of this, whether it was time or energy or another opportunity, something that you lost. But what's happening right now with this 4 of Swords is that you're kind of over it. You don't want to spend any more time, any more emotional energy on it, and you're just done. What's really interesting in the imagery is we have 3 swords here and there are 3 cups here. It's likely this situation happened with other people, a group of other people. But what these cards are saying together, we've got the cup in the background saying, don't miss this opportunity for reflection on this. Don't miss this healing opportunity to really dive deep into yourself and ask, what was this lesson? What are you trying to teach me? I'm also getting the message right away that some of you would benefit from a dream question, asking the question before you go to sleep and asking for your guides to put that information through in a dream so you can understand. Sometimes with my guides, I have to specify, please be clear, please be obvious, no subtleties, just please get the message through to me. It's that kind of intention that you need here, because there is going to be a missed opportunity. Either you will repeat the same mistake again, or because you're unwilling to resolve this situation, you're pushing another opportunity away from you. It's a little bit hard to explain because it's a little bit out there, out there up here. But what I'm seeing is that, you're going along, and this opportunity was coming towards you, almost coming to you. This thing happens and whoop! And then all of a sudden your vibration kind of goes back down here. because it doesn't want to deal with it. It doesn't want to, yeah, it's just like, I'm done. I've already given too much for it. And then the opportunity is here because it was vibrating at this frequency and you've dropped to this frequency. So by learning from it and resolving yourself and the way you feel about it, knowing what to do next time, knowing what the lesson was, your vibration comes back up and then this opportunity comes to get you. I believe that's what this is. Our King of Pentacles here. And he wants to find you. I love the colors in this. It may have been your reading last week. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it was a couple weeks ago, where these two cards were really talking to each other because the colors are so similar. This King of Pentacles is that opportunity that's trying to find you. And you see he's even facing your direction. That chance for growth, that chance for abundance, that chance for something new to come in. This is a good card to have as an opportunity, guys. So, as this comes in, you need to be awake to it. Now, if I said to you that this card represented $1 million, you probably wouldn't have this expression on your face. Kind of checked out and like, whatever, it's just $1 million. You'd be pretty excited about it. That's what I'm saying, is that you have this immense opportunity coming your way, Aquarius, but unless you can get yourself out of this little funk here, this opportunity is going to go right over your head. Let's spend a little time in the Five of Swords. Again, we have an interesting imagery of 3 swords versus 2. This man is holding 3 swords. I don't know if you can see that. And then we have the 3 of Swords here, the 3 cups there. Because this hasn't been all the way processed out, because you haven't quite given yourself the space and time to really go into what this meant, you're trying to fix it on a superficial level, and you're thinking, well, I'll just avoid this. I'll just never do this again. I'm just going to kind of keep my distance. That's what I'm getting with this 5 of Swords over here. The thing with that, Aquarius, is that it's just a band-aid. Unless you know why you did something, then you're probably likely going to do it again. Just avoiding the situation or only halfway understanding it isn't going to give you the closure that you're seeking. How do you get that closure? The closure is achieved or arrived at by, first of all, understanding yourself. Why did I do what I did? How was I not loving myself in this whole situation? Why was I not loving myself? What was more important? And then the way to close that gap is to look at their point of view and say, okay, why were they behaving that way? What was their intention? And by understanding where they are, it neutralizes the situation. It takes out some of that, they were bad and they forced me to do this. It totally takes that out, and it like I'm saying, neutralizes the energetic string between the two of you. Once you have that compassion for them, you turn that compassion back on yourself and you say, okay, if I were to love myself and I find myself in a situation like this again next time, what would I do? And that will close the loop for you. And Aquarius, this may seem like a lot of work. It may seem like more work than what you're wanting to do, because I know you'd rather just move on to the next thing. But I'm telling you, this is a huge opportunity. And if you don't get that vibration sealed and happy and healthy again, whoop, away he goes. Okay? So some thoughts to consider, some ideas to think about. If you have questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you again for sharing your time and your energy with me. I have so much gratitude for you and for everyone that is wanting to support this channel. If you are one of those who's ready to go deeper into your soul purpose, into unraveling dysfunctional or negative patterns, into learning how to really raise your vibration to get up to that next level, please check out my soul guidance packages on soulguidancewithadriana.com. There's a link in the description below. If you're like, I'm not ready to go that deep yet, but I would still like some guidance, I do have intuitive readings for different lengths of time. So if you just need a quick check-in or you have a little more time, those are also available on the same website. I look forward to seeing you next time, Aquarius. Have a good one.